Urban legends in the United States are captivating tales of folklore, horror, and mystery that have been passed down through generations. These stories, filled with supernatural encounters and eerie phenomena, have intrigued people nationwide. Watch this video until the end to explore the chilling world of urban legends.
Mysterious stories.
Number 6. La Mala Horror is an urban legend from Mexico. It's a malevolent spirit or demon that roams deserted streets, attacking lone pedestrians. It appears as a large, moving black shape and can change form. If you accidentally look into its eyes, it will drive you insane. When it attacks, it swiftly rushes towards you, suffocating you with its own shape. The next day, your body will be found on the roadside. At other times, it transforms into a woman, an old lady, with a black-colored outfit, long disheveled hair. Mexican people say that it rarely appears in human form, but when it does, it means you or someone you know will die. There is a story about a married woman whose husband was away on a business trip. One night, she decided to go out with her friend to Santa Fe. After a while, suddenly a dark shadow appeared in front of her car. Terrified, she screamed and slammed on the brakes, causing the car to skid and stop. When she turned around to see what had passed in front of her, the dark shadow had vanished. But as she unintentionally looked to her right, she saw something that made her almost jump out of her skin. Right next to the driver's window, an old lady with a horrifying face was staring directly at her. The lady's face resembled a demon, with red glowing eyes and sharp, ghastly teeth. She started scratching at the window, trying to break the glass. Overwhelmed with fear, the girl stepped on the gas pedal and drove away. When the girl arrived home, she noticed a police car parked in front of her, and she got bad news. Her husband was shot in the head and died instantly. The incident occurred just after midnight. This demon even brings a curse beside its terrified look. I hope I won't meet it at midnight. Number 5. Have you ever heard of Gore Orphanage Road and the rumors about an orphanage in Vermilion, Ohio? This popular urban legend is based on an actual orphanage called Light of Hope Orphanage that used to exist in the area. However, it closed its doors in the early 1900s, and the details of the legend and the actual facts are quite uncertain. Nevertheless, there have been reports of strange noises and sightings of ghosts in the area, which have sparked speculation about what might have happened along Gore Orphanage Road. The most well-known version of this eerie tale goes like this. There was an orphanage on the road in the late 1800s. Allegedly, a mysterious fire destroyed the orphanage, and the owner, known as Old Man Gore, lost his license to run the orphanage. Many people believe that an angry old man living in the nearby woods started the fire because he couldn't stand the noise from the children. What appears to be the former mansion's driveway marker is shown. Children's handprints inexplicably appearing on their cars and faraway screams of children in the region have also been reported by daring explorers. Even the neighboring North Ridge Road Bridge, which crosses the Vermilion River, has been a site of reported ghostly encounters. Have you ever heard about this terrifying Ohio folklore or been to the location of the actual Gore Orphanage? If that's the case, how did that go? In the comments, please tell us about your frightening tales. Number 4. Deep in the North Jersey Highlands, people who have traveled on Clinton Road have told frightening tales about it. The tales typically include tailgating cars that mysteriously disappear and paranormal experiences close to a bridge on the route. This 9-mile route is considered one of the most haunted roads in the country. Most legend retellings include a pickup truck, and drivers report being tracked down by phantom vehicles that will suddenly disappear. I'm afraid that if these ghost vehicles cause any accident, it's so dangerous. The Ghost Boy of Dead Man's Curve is one legend that is so well known that it has come to be tied to Clinton Road. As it crosses over Mossman's Creek, Dead Man's Curve almost makes a straight angle. The reservoir below held a wet doom for those drivers who didn't slow down enough to make the bend. It's not over. There's a spooky story about a little boy's spirit that's said to linger there. According to the legend, if you toss a coin over the bridge and into the water below, the ghost kid will throw it back to you. Sounds not too scary, right? But hold on, there's a darker version of the ghost boy. It's said that if someone looks down into the river, he'll knock them off the bridge and send them crashing onto the stony stream bed below. Are you brave enough to toss a coin into the creek and see what happens next? Remember, no one can confirm which version of the ghost boy is true. Number 3. Hawaii is not only famous for its beautiful beaches but also famous for a tale that is a nightmare of Hawaiian. The Green Lady has a very bad smell, likely because of the rotting plant matter that covers her body. So many who suddenly smell that believe that means she is nearby. Legends say that a woman have traveled to Wahiawa Gulch and the Wahiawa Botanical Garden area many years ago with her children. The mother would choose to cross the gulch over the bridge or any other road because she was so terrified that a car might hit her children. Nevertheless, one of the kids lost in the woods. She went asking for help, but no one would help her, so she took her other children back to the woods and nobody ever saw them again. The mother's sadness from losing her child caused her to pass away. She still haunts Wahiawa Gulch. She appears to have a green look, earning the term Green Lady, as well as green scales that resemble fish, sharp teeth, and seaweed-covered hair. It's also claimed that she is still hunting for her kidnapped child and will take any kid she finds, which is even more terrifying. I feel both sympathize and fear for her, after all, because the pain of losing a child is too big, but she is a good mother. Number 2. Do you live in Maryland? If you do, please give me more information about Goatman. This is all I know, let's listen to it. According to legend, the Maryland Goatman is a creature from a failed scientific experiment armed with an axe, half human and half goat, who was a scientist worked at an agricultural research center in Beltsville. So, what makes the Goatman such a frightening presence for many when they venture deep into forests or remote places? According to urban legend, it is said that they target and kill young couples in parks, parking lots, and even harm domestic animals in the area. Some stories even claim that they break into people's homes, committing acts of murder and assault, regardless of the gender of their victims. For a fainted heart like me, he doesn't have to do anything to kill me with his looks. Before we go to the last but not least case, thanks for watching this video so far. If you find it satisfies you, be sure to subscribe to me because new videos will be uploaded every day. Check out other videos on my channel. Please give me your suggestions for how to increase the video's quality, and in case you have any sources to share, don't hesitate to contact me. Number 1. Picture yourself driving late at night, and you come to a stop sign or traffic light. Out of nowhere, you spot a disheveled little girl standing by the side of the road, staring at you with dark, penetrating eyes. Is she lost? Abandoned? There's something unsettling about her presence. Just as you briefly look away, you hear a tapping on your window. It's the little girl, somehow appearing beside your car with unnerving speed. After a haunting moment, she vanishes into the night. If you ever drive down Knock Knock or Strasburg Road in Michigan, you might encounter it. Legend has it that a little girl was tragically killed by a careless driver in the 1940s. Now, her ghost is said to haunt that road, searching for the person responsible. People still drive there, hoping to experience the ghostly tapping on their car windows from the little girl. Do the ghosts of the victims seek revenge if a driver carelessly runs down and kills someone on the road and goes unpunished?